Let's see. And we are live. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think everything should be working. By the way, my voice may be a little bit different, and it's because I got kind of like an allergy or something like that. So, let's check what do we have for today. So in the previous live, get well soon. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so in the previous live, we did basically the torso. One thing that I didn't do though is to organize this a little bit better, because the way it is, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see things. So let's get it correct. Let's create a new one here. New collection. This one I'm gonna call it torso. Yeah. And then let's start sending the bones to where they should be. Oh yeah, also here inside of the torso collection, I want to create a torso FK and a torso tweaks. There we go. Nice. So let's see. It's only on these ones. Yup. So there we go. Gonna get all the MCH bones. Or MCH. Send them to the MCH collection there. Let's see. FK bones. All of them. And this one as well. To the FK collection. Right there. Beautiful. And these are the tweak bones. They're going for the tweak collection right there. Now, this one and this one, I want them in the torso collection because I want them to be visible all the time. Okay, that's good. Another one that I want is this one, can also be here. Nice. Okay, so with this, I can turn off the torso pretty nicely. What does MCH stand for? MCH stands for mechanism. Basically, we use them to create like a separation from the controller to the ORG. Or for example, if we want to get a transformation from a certain part. In this case here, for example, I have this MCH FK chest right there. It just have like this copy rotation, and this is really useful if, for example, I want to use this control FK and it doesn't have any constraints in it. So if you send this rig to an animator, there is no chance that the animator is going to change the constraints here. And also, even if it does change, well, add constraints here, it's not going to be from the rig. So it's a thing that the animator is going to add, but because he wants to. So really, really good. And this is also good if you're using the this guy here, the wiggle bones. The wiggle bones, they don't really like to deal with constraints. So let's see. Torso, that one is already fine. Let's start then with the tail first. All right, I really appreciate the insight. Yeah, no problems. So for the tail, first of all, I'm going to isolate it. There. Tail isolated. What does it do? Let me get the torso back. If I rotate here the pelvis, we can see that the tail keeps at the same orientation. Very useful this. Because our arms, for example, if we move our torso, they always keep pointing down because of gravity. And the same happens with the tail, the neck, the head, and all the other limbs. So that's a good addition. Yeah, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. And if you would like to test out this extension, this IntelliJ Rigger extension, link down in the description. It's free. You just need to download it from the GitHub and install it in Blender, just like any other add-on that you get there. All right. So let's see. We got this here. I also want to have the same controls that I have in the torso here. So first of all, let me grab all of these bones, send them to the temporary collection. There we go. Now that we get it, pretty good. Everyone selected. I just need to create a tweak chain. Boom. And from this tweak chain, I can select all of these bones right here, the FK ones, and create this FK from tweak chain. Boom. Nice. Now, let me get all the ORG ones. I don't need them anymore. Send them back. Now I can get the control FK ones. So let's find control FK. There. Edit mode. S2 to scale them back to the size they were before. I think I'm gonna actually add something to this. Like a way to create something to change the size or not. That would be actually interesting. I might do that later. But still. Okay, the way we are here, I have all of this. Pretty nice. I can move this. Also really good. But still, if I want to move the whole tail, I need to select every one by one and do the rotation. Well, in some cases it's not so bad, but I would like to be able to rotate the whole chain with a single bone, and doesn't matter from which bone I start rotating, it's going to rotate everything, but still keep the possibility to change them individually. In this case, I have this create rotation chain. So there, boom, click it. Good. So big bones rotate the whole chain. There we go. Big bones, they are going to rotate the whole chain, and this smaller one here is going to rotate locally. Pretty handy. But yeah. Let's see, now that we have this, I'm gonna need to make some changes. For example, the control tweak FK tail thing. This is the smallest one. It should be control FK. So let's check. I got this control tweak. So let's just control F. I want to find tweak FK. like this. These tweak FKs I'm going to change, so Control F2. Bones, I want to find tweak. Whoops. Tweak underscore and replace it by nothing. So we're gonna have something like this. Control FK tail. Is it fine? Not really. Now why is that? Okay, so first of all, Control FK. Ah, yeah, it's because of this one here. So let's find first this Control FK once. Okay, good. Control F2, gonna change FK to be chain. Okay, and now I can get the tweak FK once. Control F2, I'm gonna change tweak underscore to be nothing. Okay, now we good. Also scale them up. Okay, good. Let me see, do I have an ORG here? Not really. So I can get the Control FK ones. Control FK. Let me just see them. And I'm going to change the shape to be this one right here. Okay. So now I can come down here to change the color to yellow because it's a center bone. Actually, I'm gonna select all of them and put them all at the same color. Control C, copy bone shape. There we go. We're gonna have this wireframe and everybody with the same wireframe width. Okay, so we got this. This one's pretty nice. And Shift H to get back. These ones, I'm gonna change them later, but this is already pretty good. I just need to get a collection for these as well. So let's go tail. We'll have a tail chain. Well, tail FK first. Tail chain. And another one that is the tail tweaks. Okay. Control F. Let's look for the chain ones. And chain goes to the chain collections. Control F. Tweak. Whoops. Tweak. Go to the tweaks one. Control F. Well, here now I only have the FK ones, and so boom, there they go. And we can say that the tail is complete. Oh, save. And let's see, the next one is going to be this head. Well, the head and the neck. I'm gonna start working with the IKFK switch. So let's grab all of these. Send them to this temporary collection. I'm gonna put it in here. And before going, we're gonna need something else. That is the script to get all the properties and stuff. Oh, let me just put this here. And let's search for the script. Let's see, I think I can use this one. So open it. Okay. Let's change the name of this armature. I want something different. because this is a Diabloceratops, so let's put the name here, Diabloceratops, to be the name of the armature. Hey, wrong. Diabloceratops. There. So this here, change Diabloceratops. Name of the mesh, Diablo low 001. So let's put it here, Diablo low .001, and here the same thing, Diablo Ceratops rig UI. Okay, let's save as not here. I want it to be in this one. Okay, and save it. Okay, now it's saved. I just need to, first of all, let me register and run it. Let's see, we should have something different here. Yes, we do. We have this Diabloceratops rig UI. By the way, this rig UI that I use it normally for everything that I have, and you can have it in our Discord server in the rigging, like the rigging channel. If you go up a little bit, you're gonna see there is a script. Basically, it's this here, but I think this one is a little bit more updated, so I'm going to send this one as well. So yeah, if you want to use it, feel free to use it. So there we go. Now that we have it, we can use these properties, well, mainly these ones, and that I'm going to work with right now. Okay, so we got the head and the neck all here. These are the ones that we're gonna need to make the IKFK switch for the head. So let's see. Got it. Edit mode. Let's go to Deluge rigger right there. Create switch chains. It's going to create on the X, but I want it to be on the Z. Let's go in one up. That's too much. 0.5 maybe. Okay, that should be good. Okay, now that we have that, let's get back here. These ones, I can create the tweak chain. There, tweak chain created. And let's get things parented to where they should be. Another thing, let me just get rid of that one. This one, I want to be in the temporary collection as well. And another thing, let me put the temporary collection as the active collection. Okay. Because now I can put this one to be parented with this one here. There we go, set parent and connected. Well, not connected, can keep offset. Good. Now just parent these bones here to the head. This one with the neck 3. This one here. Let's see. ORG. No, none of those. I want this one. Control tweak with this one. There. And this one here is going to stay here. Alright. So let's check now for the IK of the neck. It's not going to be like too difficult. It's actually pretty simple. I'm gonna create an intermediate bone there. And this one is going to be the MCH int IK head parent. Whoops. Let me clear the parent. Get this one, the Shift D. Okay. Scale it down a little bit and select this one. Copy rotation. It also copied in the scale, but it doesn't matter. Get this and let's call it MCHIK head target. And this one is going to be parented to this one. Okay. So now I can get this and this inverse kinematics. 1, 2, 3. Because we have 3 neck bones. And now if I move this, whoops, we are going to have something like this. Which is not bad. I think I would actually need to do some changes later. But well, this is already kind of fine. Let's check one other thing. Select this. In constraints, I also wanted to follow the rotation. In it. What is going on? Yeah, there's something weird going on there. Let me check. Okay, okay. Right. Yeah, most likely it's because this here is not bent enough. It doesn't have a enough of a curve. I would have to change that later. But well, for now, this is pretty much fine. Okay. For the head, well, the IK one actually, let's see. What I'm going to do is, well, let's add the rotation chain to it. And then we have something like this. Let me get these big ones. Control F2. They are not FK anymore. They're going to be called chain. So let's change them. FK ones, they're gonna be called chain. Okay, all good. And these are the ones that they are the actual IK, these tweak ones. So let me search for them. Okay. Oh, got some of them down here, but not needed. These ones, Control F2. We're gonna change tweak underscore to nothing. Okay. Let's see. Am I going to scale this or not? This one here, actually, I want to delete it. We don't need that. Just, this is fine. So there we go. If I rotate this, everyone is rotating. Good. If I rotate this, it's not everyone rotating. That's perfect. Now, this one, I'm actually going to change it back to FK. But if I change it to FK, I'm gonna have problems later. Let's leave it like this for now, and then I'll change it after. We're gonna see why in a few moments. Okay, so this here is working. Let's see, how's this working as well? This one, good, and this also good. Okay, now the idea is we need to get this switch, MCH switch, to switch between the IK chain and the, well, chain, which is basically the FK chain. For that, simply we're gonna press this button and we are going to look for the control. Actually, I'm gonna just put control here and see if it works. If it works, it's a lot easier. And this one is MCH IK switch is gonna be the name of the constraint. So let's see. And it didn't work. Okay, let's see why. From yeah, I can't do that. So it's control there, it's fine. To MCH switch. And then here I can add IK switch. Control neck. No, okay, so it didn't work. I'm gonna actually have to put everything. So MCH IK, let's go MCH IK. This one is control. Whoops, not control. It's MCH switch. IK switch. Now it's gonna work for sure. Okay. Nice. And another one, but this time it's control FK. And here FK switch. Let's see. Yeah. No, it's not FK in that one. Okay, so that one's fine. Control. Let's see. MCHIK, and this one is, whoops. This one is going to be control chain. And this here, FK. Okay, nice. Now, to make it actually work, I'm gonna need to get into this one. Right click here. Let's go, Blender. Copy as a new driver. Paste it in here. Oh, there we go. Paste. Right click again and copy driver to selected. Nice. Now it's up. If I change this, we're gonna see it switching from one to the other. It's kind of broken at the moment, but as soon as we get these bones back in place, we should be fine. So GZ minus 0.5, if I remember correctly. Yep. And put all those back there. You see, all good. So at the moment, 0, we are using IK. Then if I come here, get the IK head, rotate it a little bit and move. There we go. If I move it like this, how is it? Yeah, it's kind of broken, but fine. If I change it to FK, now I can get the control chain. That's a lot. Indeed. If I get the FK, there we go. Now it works pretty nicely, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, let's get it back like this. And let's see. Now, we just need to get things back in place. Oh, thank you. So this one is an MCH. This one goes to the MCH collection, right there. One thing, we have this MCH int IK head parent. This one doesn't have any parent, so we need to create something to be able to switch parents, because we have this here. So we can use this panel to change the parent of this bone. And how to do that? Basically, we're gonna need this armature constraint. 1, 2, 3 bones. Let's open this. Open. Okay. Diabloceratops. in all of them. First of all, root. Second, and this one is the chest. Let's get the ORG chest right there. And the last one is the torso. So control torso. There. Still, we have these influences all set to 1. That's not correct. We're gonna need to put them to change according to what we have here. So right click, copy as a new driver, right click here, paste driver, right click here again, edit driver. And then we're gonna have this here. Its average value, just change it to a scripted expression, and if it's equal 0, then that's the root, because the root is the first element of a list, and the first element of a list is 0. Now I can just right click here, copy driver, paste into these ones down, so there. Can double click here so I can change the expression. This one is head parent equal 1, and this one is going to be equal 2. So now if I change this from root to chest, we're gonna see this one becomes 1, and these other 2, they are 0. This one 0 0, and this one is 1. So basically, this way we're able to change the parent of the head. Like, if I don't want the head to follow the body, I just put it to follow the root. If I don't want it to be too free, I can put it to follow the torso. If I don't want it to be that free either, I can put it to follow the chest. So, pretty handy. And this is animatable, so you can animate it at any time. Okay, that one is done. Then we can go to the Telogy rigger and send it to the MCH collection as well. Now let's find the switch bombs. We don't need them, so there we go, MCH. Next. Well, the other ones, we are actually going to need to see them. So let's create a collection for that. And it's going to be the neck. Head neck. I think it's head neck collection that I have. Possibly. Let me check. Diabloceratops reg. Head neck. Yep. There it is. So there we go. The head neck collection. We're gonna have neck FK created, neck IK created, and the last one, neck tweaks. It should be it. Let's see. Yep, there we go. FK, IK, tweaks, and the tail. We also have the FK and the tweaks. I'm gonna add the chain here later. Okay, so let's see. First of all, let's get the tweaks. Tweak all of them. Go to the neck tweaks. Okay, good. Next, Control F, IK. They can go to the IK one and everything else. Well, not everything else, because we also have the ORG. Oh, there we go. ORG ones. Go to the ORG. Okay, now we can grab all of this and FK. Nice. So this way we got the neck IKFK complete. Okay, good. Don't forget to save. Are you gonna do controls for the limbs in this stream? Yep. At least the arm I'm going to do right now, actually. The leg here, I don't think, no, not now. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's grab these ones. They are going to be needed for our arm rig. I'm gonna grab these ones here as well, because maybe later I'm going to add hand rotation for the IK version. We're gonna see. Okay, so I got all of those. Send them to the temporary collection and solo it. Now we are only going to see this. Okay, that's all good. Even though I got the scapular here as well, I'm not actually going to use it to make the switch. So first of all, gonna need to deal with this here. Then Shift D, S2. Okay. F2. Let's change. And this is not going to be A anymore. It's just upper arm. Now the same for this one. Shift D, S and 2. F2. Whoops. We keep this and remove the A from there. Now we're good. So select this one is already. No, this one is parented to this one, but it should be parented with this one instead. Okay, and this to this one. Now this one and also this one parented with this here. The same thing. This. Whoops, not this one and this one parented with this big one here. Okay, good. Let's do one first thing here. That is, I'm gonna select this guy and also this guy at last, and I'm going to copy the rotation. But I just want to copy the Y rotation, and it should be local space only. There we go. And also the influence, we can dial it down to something like this. Okay, so why? Because now I can rotate, and we're gonna have this kind of rotation on that part there. So it makes the, how can I say, it makes the deformation here a lot better. So there we go. Something like this is really good. Now, another thing that we're gonna need to do is to have this bone be the target of this bone here in the damped track. And actually, this bone, I don't want it to be parented with this bone down here. I want it to be parented with this one up here, maybe. Let's see. So let me see. If I move this, how is it? Okay, it still moves. Pretty nice. But if I rotate it on the Y-axis, see the shoulder there, it doesn't move. So it gives that thing kinda like what our shoulder does. So if we rotate it, we rotate our arm, the shoulder doesn't move that much. And we can do exactly the same to this one here. Another thing that we can use to have a little bit of rotation is to get this and copy the rotation, but we get the rotation up. And we use the local and local space. So now, if I rotate this, well, it's not gonna do anything actually, because I copied from the wrong person. Let me change this, get this one, let's go. Right, and use this one instead. Okay, good. Now if I rotate it, everything is rotating like normal. But if I change the influence to something like 0.3 and I rotate this one here now, that one also rotates, but a lot less. So I can move this like this normally, but if I rotate it, it's not going to rotate. Well, if I rotate it on the Y, it's not going to rotate as much as it would. So there we go. We have this subtle change there that makes a really big difference. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why I like to use this double thing in here. In some games, actually, not some, well, in some places, in some games, animations and stuff, they actually use more bones. I'm here using just 2. There are places that are gonna have 3 of these. Just to have a more smoother fall off. Okay, so now that we have that, let me grab this and this and this here and all of these as well, and create switch chains. But this time I want it to be here. Let's see. Maybe 0.5 is fine. Yep. Okay, there we go. That's it. We got everything in place. That should be good. Later I'm going to add some other stuff into the limbs. Oh man, this is definitely very useful info. I already feel like I learned a lot from this stream and previous ones I watched after they ended. Oh, that's really cool. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just let me know. So let's check. First of all, let me create an intermediate bone and there. Nice, nice. Intermediate bone created. Let me grab this intermediate bone and shift D it, bring it down and align it with the world. This. And I want it to be on the floor. Okay. Now I can just move it forward a little bit, scale it. And let's change the name of this to be control. Okay. Arm. Right now I feel like I understand everything in theory, but I have to test it out in practice. Yep. It's a really big difference, because it's like we see it, we are able to understand what is going on, but we may not remember what actually exactly what needs to be done. So, and that's why we need lots of practice to be able to not even just create the rigs, but also to troubleshoot it. Like, you found a problem. How do you solve this problem? So yeah, it's kind of complicated. Let me parent this to the root. And this one, I want it parented with this one here. Okay, all good. Let me see, I want to get this one here now. Let me change to normal, shift to D, and a shift X. Maybe here, align. Yeah, got a model almost retopologized. We'll try to reg it to noise. rig is really fun. And there are people that are scared of it. I kind of like it a lot. Control, IK, arm, pull. There we go. Let me get this one. Shift D. And put it there. Let's just make it the correct orientation and change the name. Let me get this name, paste it here and change to this because it's only for visibility purposes. IK, arm, pull, line. The idea is this is going to be the target of a stretch to this one. And then I can just grab this one right here and go to this rigging tab. This, get this line, create, and done. There we go. So I'm gonna have something like this. Pretty good. Okay. So this is all fine now. I just want to get this MCH int IK hand. This one right here. Inverse kinematics 1, 2. There's just 2 of them there. Okay, and that should be it. Now let me just put the 3D cursor there because I'm gonna need to change here something. First of all, there and there. Completely broken. It's back, so let's minus 90. Now let me rotate the camera like this. I want to get this as close as possible to that. So let's, whoops, rotate it there-ish. Let's see, there go. If I go further that way, I think this is the closest that I'm gonna be able to get. So let's get all the way back. Okay, it looks good. If I go to edit mode and back, we don't see anything flickering, so we should be fine. Sadly, I got to go, but I will definitely finish up watching the stream from the VOD. Yeah, thank you very much. And have a good one. Okay. So let's see now that we have it. If I move this, yeah, it's already working pretty nice. Now, let's check. The only thing needed for this part is to make the switching again. So there we go. Grab all of these. Dialog rigger and copy transforms to chain. And this one I need the MCH IK one first. So there we go. IK switch. Boom. It's gone. Now this one I'm gonna put it here. Control FK. And change this to FK. There. Already working. And last one, I'm gonna need to do the same, but now with the ORG ones. And so these ones right here. Okay, got all of them. Copy transforms to chain. I want the transforms from the MCH switch this time to the ORG. And it is IK FK switch. Boom. Completely broken. Beautiful. But that's fine. We just need to get the switch ones again. There we go. Let's see. MCH switch. And 10 laggy. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we got this here pretty much okay. So there we go. IKFK properties. We have the arms IKFK switch. There. So let me just right click this one, copy as a new driver, paste it here, paste driver, and then we're gonna have it even more broken. But we just need to copy a driver to select it, and there we go. Now it's just stretch it. If I change from one to the other, we are gonna see that it works. Nice. So let's get back here, select all of them. G, X, X again, minus 0.5 in place. Control box select, Shift R to repeat, Control box select, Shift R to repeat. There we go, we got something like this. And so if I move this, we have the IK working pretty nicely. Put it there. Out of curiosity, how long does it take you to rig a quadruped? It's like, it depends. What takes the most time actually for me is the weight painting, because, well, if I want to get things right, that's the most costly thing to do. But other than that, since I use this this IntelliJ Rigger extension a lot, it doesn't take too long. It would be like maybe 3 to 4 hours just to do the normal rigging, and another 3 hours for weight painting. If I'm doing a really good one, now if I'm doing a weight paint that's just good enough, then it's 1 hour. Okay, so we got the IK there. Now if we go back here and change to FK, there we go, we see we have an IK FK switch. Okay, we got everyone back here. The other thing I would do in this live as well, but that would take some time, so I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. Yep. I'm going to do a live tomorrow because I want to get this one done pretty quickly as well. So yeah, I think that would basically be it for today. And by the way, if you didn't like, please like the live, join our channel by subscribing, and also our Discord server. A link is down in the description. And if you would like to support us somehow and also get some quality assets, we have links in the description for our stores as well. So yeah, I think that's basically it for today. A lot of progress, not bad. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.